The Nitro SMP. Who is this board for exactly?
Who's this? Who's that? Yeah. Who's that? Yeah. Who's this? Who's that? Yeah.
So the SMP is a really cool board, especially in the growing category of all mountain freeride. We obviously have a directional shape on this thing where you can see the nose is definitely a little bit longer, especially in the kick. You can see that it has that elongated kick. And then in the tail, a little bit shorter, a little bit squattier. So when you do get this thing into some powder, it is gonna wanna sit down and lift the nose up. It does have a camber to rocker design where it's mostly cambered through the middle of the board for all that power. That little bit of catch-free feel and lift up in the nose and tail. And then the inside, they have their bi-light glass. So it is a very easy, smooth riding board that still has some spring and pop. And even though it is a little bit more of that easier riding board, it does have their power pod. So when you do want to lay this thing down and carve, especially on some harder, icier conditions, you're getting that little bit of extra grip. So who is the SMP for? Well, this is for those riders who want something that they can ride everywhere on the mountain, but doing tricks and hitting rails and hitting jumps, that's really not what they're focusing on. Basically, the main focus of this rider is nice, easy, smooth feel, but still able to lay down some carves and get into the powder. And even for some of those riders who are like beginner to intermediate, who are actually just starting to get in the powder, this thing is really good training tool. You can set the bindings back on this thing and it's actually gonna float really well and really teach you to kind of get into the deep snow and learn your board control.
Who's this? Who's that? Yeah. Who's that? Yeah. Who's this? Who's that? Yeah.